1133. Come visit and relax at the Villaggio Inn and Spa and the Vintage Inn in Yachtville, California. Call 800-351-1133. Welcome back to the PM show on CRN. Michael Horn with Robert Conrad.
The odds were 100 to 1 against me.
Hear that?
I'm loving it.
The
Listen.
world thought the heights were too high to climb.
Ooh, nice high note, baby. Yeah.
But people from Missouri never incensed me.
Oh, please. I mean, let me say something to you. We've done this show now for 3 years, going to the fourth. It's alleged we hit 11 million households. It's probably the #1 show on cable. We've never had a actor or actress turn us down, but one. And that person, I'm not going to say the sex, had a book coming out. And when that person contacted us after they had said that they weren't available, I said, no, we're not going to plug that person's book. Ha, ha, ha. And the other one that I turned down was a guy I admired. He did a movie called City Across the River, and the character's name was Mitch. And in the neighborhood that I'm from, all the guys said, "Hey, you are Mitch." And they called me Mitch from then on.
They called you Mitch from then on, yeah?
And the guy's name was Tony Curtis.
Oh.
Tony made a mistake in the book of revealing the names of all of his conquests, and it offended me.
You don't like that.
No, I don't like it.
Is it kind? Is it true? Is it necessary?
Okay, now talking about is it kind, is it true, is it necessary? I can say unequivocally that this is probably the most talented, if not one of the most talented performers in our industry. It's not only is she an actress that's done it all. She sings. She's been on stage. She does television. She does feature films. Okay? And the part that I particularly like is she is a bullfighter.
You told me this earlier today, and I could not believe it, but I would believe it, that she would be a bullfighter. If anybody was, she could do that. She could do anything she puts her mind to.
Well, in case you weren't listening, for the first hour of our show, what we're talking about is Stephanie Powers. Okay, she was born out here in Hollywood, California, and there's a little trivia, but she went to high school, I think with Frank Sinatra's daughter, I think. I think it said that in the bio. But it goes on where it talks about the movies she's appeared in, talks about the success of her television series. And I don't know what is left for her to do that she hasn't done, but for God's sakes, don't stop, because you are
That's true.
Fabulous. I met her when she was doing a movie that I had the opportunity of and the privilege of doing, and I was smitten by her then. I thought, wow, this is a hottie.
She was starting like the Girl from Uncle, and then to Heart to Heart, of course, we know. And
if you've listened to me over the 3 years, you've never heard me discuss that kind of recognition of any actress that I've just done with Stephanie Powers. So, Stephanie, how you doing, girl?
Well, you've certainly made my day, Mr. Conrad.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The bio isn't exactly correct about Frank Sinatra's daughter. I don't think she didn't go to Hollywood High School.
Who the hell knows? It says Nancy Sinatra. Maybe you met her in a bar.
No, I think you were a cheerleader there, weren't you, Stephanie?
No. I wasn't a cheerleader there. I marched in the Hollywood Christmas parade with the oh God, what were they called? The drill team.
Okay.
That's close.
That was the Hollywood High School drill team.
Now you got to tell me. I don't care that you weren't with Frank's kid, or that you weren't a cheerleader. I don't care about any of that. Please, what I do care about is don't tell me that you weren't a bullfighter.
Yes, but I have to qualify it.
Uh-oh.
You know, I have to qualify
God.
it by saying that, you know, it was a time when, you know, I had spent a lot of time in Mexico. My brother had gone to school in Mexico, And we had my parents seemed to have friends that were in the world of bullfighting. My father raised racehorses, and he, through horse racing, knew some people in Mexico who owned a bull ranch. And I spent a lot of time riding horses up in the high country with the big bulls and learning about this extraordinary, the festival of La Corrida. And in the course of which I learned a language, and I learned about a culture of a people.
Oh, I like the way you said La Carita.
La Corrida.
Okay,
yeah.
baby. Can I sing to you? I want to sing to you, can I?
Yes.
Amanecí otra vez entre tus brazos y despertaste tú de alegría. Hey, baby.
That's very good.
Thank you. It's very Spanish.
That's very Spanish.
Thank you. So I love the fact that, thank you, that you speak Spanish along with the other things. Now let's get to the specifics. It is overwhelming what you've done and what you're doing. What do you think that you've enjoyed the most so far?
You know, I think when we look back, we always have favorite.
What do you mean back? I'm talking about tomorrow, and we're not looking back. We're just looking.
Oh, tomorrow. Oh, well, tomorrow and tomorrow.
No, Stephanie. What I mean is, don't qualify it by just saying yesterday, because we're going to do it tomorrow and the day after tomorrow.
Well, you know, we always, as performers, we always look forward to the next job.
Okay.
My next job is in the theater.
Okay.
And I get to play opposite the wonderful British actor Richard Johnson in England, doing On Golden Pond.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Whoa.
And that's going to be I think it's going to be a wonderful production.
What did you enjoy so far then the most?
I went through a fascinating experience writing my memoir, which was motivated by two what I would call life-changing events. One was the death of my mother, with whom I was extraordinarily close with, and who shared my house in Los Angeles with me for the last 27 years of her life.
Wow.
We had some wonderful times together that couldn't be repeated today. We traveled to places where you actually can't go today because they're war zones, and we just had a ball. And when she left us, it was just on the eve of my discovering that I had lung cancer, which was also a life-altering experience. So while I was grieving for her, I was also grieving for myself and going through the extraordinary experience that we all go through when we have that determination that we have cancer.
Hey, Stephanie, do me a favor, sweetheart.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere. Can you stay with us for another segment?
Yes, I'd love to.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Okay, and I appreciate you doing that, and you shook me with that cancer. I read it, and you shook me with it. But anyway, God bless you, and we'll get back to you in a second, okay?
Great.
Thanks, babe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue here. The great Stephanie Powers on with the Mr. Robert Conrad here on the PM Show Weekend Edition. CRN Digital Talk Radio. Call us at 800-336-2225 and email us, rconrad@crni.net.